Okay, I'm gonna sound really crazy here for like 5 seconds. Bear with me. Okay, so if you haven't watched The Framing Britney Spears on Hulu, go watch it. If you haven't watched it, you won't know what I'm talking about. But you guys know I've been a fan of her, like, diehard for years. Like, Aura's middle name is Britney Spears' middle name. Like, I have always loved her since I was very, very little. Yeah. Anyways, every time I've ever told anybody, like, I love Britney Spears, like, I've had no shame. Or that Aura's middle name is Britney Spears. People are like, ooh, like, she's crazy. Ooh, 2007. Ooh. And now that there's this, like, video or, like, show trending, everybody's like, oh, poor Britney. Everybody called her crazy. Bitch, you were one of, like, what the? And don't get me wrong. I'm happy people are, like, seeing the other side of things. But it's just crazy to me how fast people flip their perspective based off what the media shows. Since we're on the topic of Britney Spears, since I was very, very young, like in elementary school, and she was getting, you know, the Justin Timberlake drama, yada, yada, all the bad mom BS. And when I was little in elementary school, I used to have dreams that, like, I found her and gave her, like, advice. I was in elementary school, like, what was I thinking? But I vividly remember those dreams that I was going to help her. And I just felt like I related so much to her and the way that she felt and how she acted. I don't know, like, I looked up to her a lot. I still do. But yeah, I don't know. My point is just, it's crazy to me how manipulated people are by the media and how easily things can switch. And right now, thanks, it's for the good so that people can see the good of Britney Spears. But, like, it's just crazy. Like, do some people really not notice how influenced they are by the media? And don't get me wrong, sometimes I am too. Like, it's hard not to be. I feel like overall we all just need to be better at forming our own opinions and trying not to let the media totally influence our decisions or things that we learn. Like, it's good to do your research and be educated based off of the different media perspectives, but, like, don't just go with things since it's a trend, you know? Like, don't just like Britney Spears now all of a sudden because everybody else does. Like, form your opinions. I feel like I have the hardest time with people who don't have their own opinions or their own beliefs or their own things. This is getting deeper than it needs to be. But anyways, it's just so crazy to me. And the reason why I'm going so deep into this is because I literally, you guys, have been hated on because I like Britney Spears. And now those same people are like, oh my God, like, poor Britney. And it, like, actually does frustrate me because it's like, you just do everything social media says. You don't have your own things, and that annoys me so much, whether it's about Britney Spears or not. So that's my little public announcement today. I did love the documentary, though, and it makes me so sad all over again for Britney. I mean, I've known about a lot of this stuff that's been going on for, like, years now, since it originally first started happening, but it is just, I feel so bad for her. One last thing, actually, since we're talking about this, don't get me started on Britney. We could have a conversation for hours. But if you guys are on this Britney train right now and you want more of her, she was in a movie. She was the main actress in a movie called Crossroads. My favorite movie of all time. I love it. Highly recommend that you guys go watch it. It is such a staple. Like, if you haven't seen it, you are missing out. You will love it. We brought up one time on a few vlogs, actually, that I always wanted to name my daughter Lucy. That's actually what Alea's name was going to be, Avery's name was going to be, and then Aura's name was going to be, but I could never convince Oscar enough because he is not a fan of the name. I always wanted to name, since that movie, my daughter, Lucy, because that is her name in the movie. Still love that name so much. If your guys' name is Lucy, I'm very jealous of you. And so, yeah, that's where we got the name Lucy. But since we didn't do Lucy because Oscar just couldn't be convinced, we did Aura Jean because Britney's middle name is Jean.